because you're not God. He's God. So shape up or ship out. You're the one who's got to ship out, not him. And just leave all this behind. Leave it to him. And pay the bills when you leave, too, by the way. Because he can't. He won't. It makes him uncomfortable. But it's okay for you to be uncomfortable. That doesn't matter. Because you don't see it his way. He's God. God knows it all, sees it all. And you are just a dog. Dogs don't think like that. You need a leash. You need to be kept on a leash and told what to do, what to think, how to think, when to do anything, how to spend your money. And you just better stay on that leash. We'll give him a hammock. He can just lay between the trees here, enjoy life. And you'll just be on a leash to one of those trees. Why do you put up with that? I don't understand that.
Or a tree without shade.
I just, my wife for years and years, I did everything I could to help her. And then I did a terrible thing. I told her to think for herself. I told her to depend on God. That was the worst thing I could ever say to her, because she needed me. I didn't even realize it. So I've been through these kind of relationships. It's just a shame to see.
Teach her carpentry.
It's just, it's like talking to a wall. There's no, the receptors in the brain, they don't work, because God doesn't communicate with us lesser beings. It's all his way or the highway. There's no other concept possible. That's the way it is with God, Well, man God, I should say. Not the God, but a God. Which actually agrees with Jehovah's Witnesses, because they think Jesus is a God. They don't believe he is God. It's a different God. It's a lesser God. It's not God the Father. It's just God the Son. And this is a God stepchild. Not even a son. It's adopted. But he's still a God.
Why don't you teach her carpentry?
I don't want to learn.
What if she doesn't want... See, that's the whole thing about teaching your children, teaching her, teaching you. You gotta want it. If you don't want it, there's no sense wasting my time.
All right, let me tell you something. She didn't want to learn English. She speaks English now.
Now we're back to the English argument. Because
She doesn't want to learn to cook. She needs to learn to cook.
I
I do know
understand.
how to cook, and she knows how to cook too. You don't know how to cook.
My
Anthony
son and
doesn't
I
know.
are learning.
Learn how to cook.
Very good. I will learn.
It's not hard to learn, but you gotta stop messing up the computers. Because you can go on the internet and you can learn all about it easy. But if you mess up the
But
computer,
then
you
we
can't
don't
do
have
it.
any more computers.
I was
That
gonna,
would- that
I'm,
would make
I'm
things
trying to put one
easier.
together for you, but if I do that, you gotta put a password on it so that Junior here doesn't get on it. Because he's gonna mess it up if he does. You know that. Or he's gonna
And
take
if
it over.
maybe if I leave it accidentally, like running when I leave it.
What do you want to do? But you gotta watch out, because Junior will mess it up. He does it every single time.
She didn't want to learn English. She learned the hard way.
Well, that's okay as long as you learn.
She didn't want to learn.
Well, God doesn't know everything. Sometimes
Who
God
told
says,
you I don't want to learn English? I went to the school for learn English.
And I told you that my co-worker his wife spent 6 levels of English.
I don't care how much she speaks.
yeah, why should you be? You're not somebody else, you're you.
Yeah.
She speaks more English now because she had to. She was the only Spanish
And you
worker.
know there's different kinds of kitties? There's this kitty, there's that kitty. That's a different kitty there. She don't have to be like that other kitty on the other block. That you know.
It's so sweet.
Why do you gotta treat all kitties the same? She don't have to be like she don't have to duplicate everybody you know. Oh, I forgot. We're talking to God.
In India, there's a guy that teaches old ladies, grandmothers, 5 years worth of electricity in 6 months. It's all hands-on.
Yeah, well, it's too bad you don't learn something hands-on so you can get feet on and get out the door and get there and make it.
Hands-on will beat any theory any day.
Daniel, you're offered like jobs.
How often do you do
and you never
hands-on?
take them.
Name the last job I was offered.
I think
The
the
one
only...
that Tio Alex offered you. He
I
said,
think
come to
the-
Miami. This
All right, let's all go to Miami then.
The only,
You go to
why,
Miami.
let's all you go, because this one has hands-on right now. She's doing the hands-on. You're not doing anything, except talking about it.
You go to Miami
Old theory
by
master
yourself.
there.
As soon as I have money in my pocket in Miami, the first thing I want to do is commit adultery. Therefore, I protect my marriage by staying here.
It's not protecting you because
Very
it's getting worse
strange.
too.
Thought process.
Name it.
There,
What
come
about
kitty
Fire
cat.
Star?
Very strange, kitty. Yes.
Firestar's probably
Very
old now.
strange thought process.
So am I.
Be careful, you're gonna fall off. You're gonna fall off, kitty.
You usted.
You almost did, kitty cat.
Mira, este aquí no cabe. Ni no cabe.
Oh dear.
What I can teach my
We're
children.
lost in utopia land again.
All right, without me, do you three read the Bible?
You think the only person in the world that can help these people read the Bible? Besides, do they need to read a Jehovah's Witness version of it? I don't think so.
What's your answer? Daughter,
We go to the Catholic.
do you read the Bible daily like we've been doing this
Oy,
week?
ow, 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 ow. That hurt.
It's a yes or no, daughter.
No.
No. Max?
Hey, refuse to do the yes or no. You've got your own answer. You don't need somebody to
It's a
write it
simple
out
question.
to
Do you
make-
read the
to
Bible?
box you in with
What
the
grade
answer.
is
You
that?
make your own
Oh,
answer.
Grace questions are also simple. Simple.
You got to be creative. He's being creative, so you might as well be creative right back.
The wife doesn't read the Bible. The daughter doesn't read the Bible. And my son does not read the Bible. Except,
You say that.
He brought the Bible to the school. He does read the Bible. And you didn't tell him to do
Kindergarten.
it.
Kindergarten.
That's
yeah,
correct.
They do it even if you don't say nothing.
because the apple does not fall far from the tree. I read the Bible. My son
Oh,
reads the
all of a
Bible.
sudden now you're justifying to say they do read it.
And the apple that
Not
fell
as-
too
not on a
close to the
daily
tree
basis.
dies.
They
Well, I'm
don't.
sorry if they don't do it on a daily basis. They don't have to do it on a daily basis to read it.
But
Not
because
everybody is into dry food every day. Sometimes they gotta have a little spice.
who does 3 hours of dishwashing every day for the last week?
Just a
Oh, the
doing.
person who
I
doesn't
just
earn a living?
started doing that. Just started.
Is that the
Like,
person-
Just started
Are we
doing.
talking about the person who doesn't earn a living?
And besides, you always say,
Who doesn't
Maya,
support
wash
his
your
family?
dish. Maya, wash your dish. So you don't even wash everybody's dishes.
I do
Somebody
benefit.
help because I'm helpless. Please, my son, my daughter, help. I'm helpless.
We all help each other here, Ray. Whether little or much.
Oh, you help each other, but you don't need a dictator to do it. You need to do it voluntarily. You don't need a dictator.
Great. So let's do something together.
Oh yeah, let's go out and make a living. That's what I say. Let's support
All right,
the
I'll
house.
go with you.
All right, you go with me. And then you sit there and you complain until I drive you back home.
No.
You get fired.
Oh,
Like you said
I'll
last
wait
time.
until
You
you're
get
done.
fired.
I know how that works.
Okay?
La otra gatita no.
I can do minimum of 4 hours at my pace.
What's that?
You do a maximum of 4, not a minimum. You should change the language there to get reality.
No, after lunch I can take a
If
break.
you go work with me 2 hours and you'll be done for the day.
Then
Well,
you
fine.
You went to go work with Francisco.
My
You
boss
were
came to
fired.
me. My boss came to me. He said, "Put me to work. What can I do?" 2 hours. That was it. He was toast. He could not last. He thought it was so simple and so easy. He's my boss. He's an idiot. Oh, it's easy to be a boss like you. He's a boss. He can do anything. Oh, he does it all. He knows it all. He does it all. Until he does it. And then he finds out, ooh, this is hard work. I'm done.
The
I want to go home. I'm taking my toys with me.